Hey there, YouTubes. So, all sorts of new stuff, huh? So, first of all, let's talk about the patch and what we got. For those that would like some additional spots for your heroes, ta-da! Lots and lots of them. I think it's 10 or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh, maybe more than 10 spots. Yeah, you get some new spots, that's all that matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I believe it's 10. So, yep. Yeah, I got 10 new spots. So, yay! That's a big thing. What's also another big thing? Well, you got these new things called expert dungeons. And they are a bit more difficult, I'd say. I made it up to over here-ish. I do have some fullness, so we will do some of those. As well as we've got something else to take a peek at. We have these new Challenge 2 of the dungeons over here. So K, L, M, N, and O are pretty much a joke. P, Q, R, S, T are where it's actually going to be difficult. This bottom row is where it's going to get harder. This top row, I pretty much see J as being easier than, these are easier to do than J. So I don't even understand their logic on making it to K, L, M, and N. Those are like, if you beat J, these are just going to go through like nothing. You won't even have to use anything. I mean, these are easy. And it's actually a prerequisite to beat J to get any of these. And these are like super simple to beat. So, So I almost wish that they would allow anyone to challenge these without having to beat J, because these would actually help people beat J by beating these. So, whatever. But that's just my opinion, that they should unlock that. But these are fun. They're sort of cool to do. We will do some. I am set up to go for it and give a whirl a try, but we do need to switch out the stuff that we got because we need more appropriate things to fight these. I am trying to level those heroes, but we can do it other ways. We need to fight this appropriately. So, let's fight back. Let's do something nasty on them. Let's get this destruction on, as they say. We are going to get a bit of revenge on them. We are going to kill it. I like HBM. It's, fun for me. So we are actually going to, I did try this one that I'm about to do, but I tried it with, stuff in the towers that really weren't going to benefit me in any way, shape, or form. So I was sort of playing stupid. I was doing it because all the rest of them were so easy, so I just pushed ahead. But we made it to some that are a bit more hard now, so we got to put a bit more effort into it now. So basically, all of these, I just sort of chewed them through easy. A little bit harder. Lost on wave 5. And I lost on wave 5 because my guys died early. So I switched up my base defense a little bit, assuming what's going to happen. Because what was killing me is my heroes were out here when the other ones are still coming off of it, thus getting aggro to my heroes. I don't want aggro on my heroes. I can't emphasize that enough. That's not what I'm looking for. That is the exact opposite of what I want. Additionally, there is something else that's new. I might as well show you that too. The Crest. You can get your Inscribe level up to 100 now. What am I at currently? Good question. I got this one up to 87. So you can look at the amount of blue stuff that this requires. That's 343,000 blue stuff. And a good chunk of mana as well. What have I been doing to get the blue stuff? I've been selling crests that I don't care for. So my crests, I have reduced the amount. So you can see that I got rid of Scorch, I got rid of Scatter, I got rid of Slow. I've got rid of those things. So I'm pretty much only the stuff that I care about. I will be thinning the herd even more than that. I will be getting rid of, where's the one that I already got rid of most of them. I already got rid of them because I needed them. Let me show you what it was. Where is it? The one that's these. So I'm getting rid of these. I will be putting something different in for this shortly. So that is what I'm getting rid of. But I've got rid of pretty much everything I can at this point, and I have a Zetmot. I'm going to actually fight more arena style, so you're going to see me battling people more often. I will be fighting them, and they will be dying. Let me turn down this mic a little bit. I didn't pay attention earlier enough to realize that I've been probably blasting your ears out. Sorry. La la la. Turning it down. There you go. Oh. Yeah, I had it up for late night battles. Late night battles. But you can see I'm down. Now, like looking at that, I want to attack some of these bases and get them all back into my name. I will be doing that shortly. You can also see that now you see the spinny wherever you're standing, so that makes it easier to identify your hero versus the others. So lots and lots of changes. First of all, we should probably do some dungeons, because if you die in a dungeon, then we can do the Hebrew monsters. So let's go that route first and get that done. We need that done. We need to kill stuff. Kill it with ha. So on expert, we said we were making it all the way to this dungeon. So these are actually a little bit difficult. The bombs are actually what's difficult. Let me make this specific. Bombs are difficult. That's what tends to kill me. Not the heroes, not the towers, the bombs. So trying to predict where the bombs are, I'm guessing right here in this path there's going to be a chunk of bombs. I'm also guessing there's going to be some bombs there, some bombs there, some bombs there, some bombs there. Definitely bombs here. Probably some bombs here. So wherever the bombs are, bad. Bombs are bad. The towers, obviously, you can see that there's so many towers. They can do some damage. They can also stun you. Look at this. This one's a 4 tower. It can definitely do some damage. These towers can hurt you. They will hurt you. But we don't care. So we got our buffs here. We're going to get... Right now, I shielded my guys up. I'm also going to heal. We're fearing some bombs. Now, floaters, of course, don't care about bombs. Spirit Mage does not care about bombs. Same thing with Cupid. Any of my floaters don't care. They're like, la. Also, this is a cool new button right here. This replenish. It just remembers what magic you had before and just puts it back in. Isn't that beautiful? In my mind, that's great. Takes all the thought out of it. I don't have to like care as much. I'll be much, much happier. So, in my mind, they did good with that. That is good. This little button, I use it fairly often now. And it makes farming mana and gold so much quicker. But back to the fun stuff. Let's do another round. And you can see, you gotta think a little bit. Okay, so you know there's gonna be some bombs in here. There's gonna be bombs here. There's going to be bombs here. They put these on the outside just to troll people. So there's gonna be bombs here, 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 here. I'm really wary of the bombs. Bombs, bombs, bombs. They suck. But I do think I'm going to want to go right in the mid. These heroes can't really do jack diddly squat to me. That's not what I care about. What I care about is how badly I'm going to go boom right there. So let's lay that down, but we're going to put Pumpkin Duke first to get a really good buff going. To really just shoot ourselves out into the wild and just get a proc. Really need a big proc. Need a big proc. There we go. Boom. So it's a good proc. What did good? What did good? So we're gonna push along. See a little bit more expert dungeon fun. These dungeons are a little fun. You can see there's probably some bombs in here, here, here. Probably there. Probably over here. You also got to keep an eye out for those stun ones. Every so often they will stun me, and that will hurt me if it stuns me at the right time. I can really take a lot of damage. But what I tend to do in here is I would just bring out some of my heroes. Not all. Now let's start bringing out some other buddies. Prepared to shield as needed. You can see some bombs are hitting. We did expect those bombs. Now we did clear a good chunk of the board with that proc. That proc was beautiful. So now we're going to not run into as many bombs because we're not going to run around all over the place. We're going to go only to the towers that are left. So we should be fine here. We didn't have to use too much magic, so we are good. And our floaters on that end aren't really getting any bombs attacking them, so because they're floaters. We're doing good. They're good. Yeah, I wonder how much farther we can get. Ooh, this one looks interesting. There's gonna probably be some bombs here and here and here and here. So they're trying to say we should start from this end and just die as we go through, because they're expecting you to use like something to get some procs off. But I don't even understand why they put like low-level towers in here. Troll factor? I don't. It really doesn't help them. They should have with a little bit higher, I guess. But I think they just did it for aesthetics. Make it pretty, right? Okay, so I don't think it's gonna do much damage to me in here. Yep, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're not taking too much damage. Now we are. Get some heals in there. Getting ready to put the invincibility on wherever we think we need it. There's gonna be some bombs coming up here. Gonna have to use it. Oh, I missed it. I was slow. You can see those bombs are what kill you. Bombs are evil. Red rum. Bad bombs. Bad. I'm gonna have to get that hero back. It's really an important one to me. I really need that hero. Also, we were trying to get things into the towers properly. So you go bye-bye. We need something with 300. Where are you? There you are. That has 300. Nope, it has 134. Yeah. Yeah, it'll have to do. Really? No, I'm pretty sure I have something better than that. Quite sure I do, in fact. But where is it? 200. So get rid of that. It's garbage. Should at least have 2. Pretty sure I have something with 3. Maybe I don't. Thought I did. Whatever. Oh, the towers are built up, so we're about ready to go for our Zatmach. Okay, what are we fighting here? Where are the bombs? The bombs are probably wrapped up around these towers. Probably on this end too, right around here. This is probably gonna be a large chunk of bombs right here in the mid. It looks like there's a lot more towers on this side. I would almost prefer to come in from this side. In fact, we're gonna go all in. And we're gonna go faster. Proc, 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 now proc, you're buffed up. Proc, proc, there you go. Oh, he wasn't fully buffed. We got stunned. But we got to keep an eye on our heroes where the bombs are going to be coming in. The bombs, where are the bombs? Where are the bombs? We got floaters on this side, so we don't care about them. We got to watch this side a bit more closely. But this side's taking a bit of damage. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Okay. Didn't have to use too much magic here. I think we ain't got much more left. Yeah, we're out for the time being on that, but you can see we're coming along fairly well. There's only a few more left there, and then we'll be done. At the end of each level, there's a boss battle. They're pretty fun. Those take a little bit more effort to beat. All right. So yeah, everyone's going to be hardcore going at the mana again. And also, man, the arenas inside of Lost Realm are going to be harder to get because people are going to be fighting for them. Because really, that's a lot. And obviously, it's probably going to go up to like 1 million for like some of the higher levels. So like probably like maybe even 2 million for like the ones that are really high. So that's going to be expensive. Lots of people are going to be fighting for that. I am. I know I'm going to be. But back to this. Let's try and get a little higher. We said we were going to do it. Let's beat this queue. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I'm hoping we can do it. I'm fairly confident. We can do it. We can do it. We can beat it. We can beat it. We can beat it. So let's show you the heroes. They are going to be a bit harder to beat. You're going to see that there's multiple spawns now, as well as a large variety of heroes as well that complement each other in particular ways. So now you're going to see that the biggest problem here that we're going to probably have is right now. In fact, that might even be better not having anything in these, because my heroes are out and about. That's really bad. So maybe I should have these empty, because having it full will actually hurt me. It actually hurt me. Maybe having it empty is better. I didn't see any spirit mages. Let's look for spirit mages. I don't see any spirit mage. There's a reaper. And now the reaper is going to target your heroes. So, yeah. What kind of damage does that reaper do? I don't see it doing any damage to our heroes yet. So I don't know what kind of damage that reaper does. But that reaper does do damage. So that... we're going to need some to soak. But I don't know if we're going to need the amount that we have right now. Maybe we can do a half in there. Okay, so there's a Cupid in here. That does some damage. What else do we got? I don't see any flying creatures other than Cupid and Reaper. There's a Reaper over there. So this wave, all our soakers are gone. So yeah, it's just a Reaper. Maybe we will be doing better without troops. We're going to lose some heroes here. Lots and lots of heroes. Ooh. And we're doing horrible on this one. So, do it without here. Do it without. What I'm wondering right now is, can Immortep pull this for us? Can he just make us win this? Probably not, because at the end, there's actually a Minotaur dude that comes out, and he's pretty, not like a Minotaur, but whatever. I don't know. We really need all our heroes towards the end. We're getting overwhelmed here. I'm dying way early in, so that's sad on my part. Wave Q, not doing so good. So let's do it with what we have right now, and not have so many in our end bases, because I think that did hurt us. Let's try it again. If not, I'll just farm P until I get my heroes up a little higher. P wasn't hard at all. I was able to beat it with ease. So yeah, it looks like part of the problem is they're okay, so we're not going to lose our heroes from aggro this time, which is good. So we're not losing any heroes on this first wave, which is definitely needed. So I'm thinking less here, less troops is better. Less is better. You're going to need some, but you don't need a billion. Okay. We need some, but we don't need a billion. That works. I didn't have any bombs out, so there's no bombs right now. So we're doing this without bombs, with less troops. So yeah, it's looking better. We do need a heal here really badly. My Pumpkin Duke's gonna die from like a random target hit. If we need to get a heal off like right away, we don't want their Reaper doing any damage. They got a I got one of those. Oh, we're gonna lose some heroes here. That's really horrible. Get some heals off. Come on. What are you doing? Where's it? There we go. Get some more heals. Really, we're gonna have to put some effort into Druid. Druid is gonna have to do some better heals. These are some pathetic heals. Oh, my next. We're gonna put effort into Druid. Big time. He needs to heal. That can't be like pathetic heals like we're getting. Okay. As long as he heals, we're going to be okay. Otherwise, we're going to lose some heroes here. Give me a heal. Please. Oh, man. Look at the heal. The heal is pathetic. Oh, we're going to need more heals really badly. Oh, Cupid's hurting. Cupid's hurting. Did we lose Minotaur? I don't even know what I have left. Oh, I probably lost a hero here. I'm pretty sure I lost a hero. We did. We lost a lot of heroes. And now you can see what they got there. The Q5, the big fatty. He is pretty deadly. Yeah, I need to really work on my heals. My heals are pathetic. So, that's what's holding me back. Heals and better buffs. Okay, so, Q is a bit more difficult. Let me show you guys one that, I have beaten. If I can't beat something that I have beaten already, and obviously can make Q, I'm going to be sad. That would be horrible, in fact. So... you can see the heroes are much, much lower level, and you even got lots of blues in there. So, but those blues are sort of annoying because they slow you down. My heroes move like So, those blues are strategically placed to be annoying. But when I get a proc, boom, they're dead. So, I'm going to be doing a few things to try and make it better for me. I'm going to boost my might up to King. That's going to be fairly easy to obtain now that they have all those additional spots. Those additional slots mean I can get more legendary heroes. And with those legendary heroes, then we can be much better off. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Going to be pushing forward for that. That is something we need, and that is something we are going to get. Whoa, wait. I'm dying here? This is horrible. Really, really horrible. To die on P2? That's just sad. Whatever, I guess I'm doing horrible today. I did this without anything in the towers. How can I... Maybe that's a trick. Don't have anything in the bases or towers. Really? I didn't have to do any thought to win this. I'm going to have to take a look at this later to see what made me lose this. Maybe it's the troops that made me lose it, because I didn't have troops when I first beat P. I only used troops on Q because that's where I lost, so I assumed that they were going to be useful. Maybe troops are bad. because I didn't have anything in my towers. I didn't, when I first beat P, I didn't have anything in my towers. I didn't have anything in my camps, and I didn't have bombs out. So something is off. Either that or I won it out of pure luck, but I don't think so. Oh well. I show you guys my wins and my losses. I don't try and hide anything from you guys. So, but I did want to show you guys that stuff. So yeah, that is some differences to it. That is the new dungeons, the new raid, new lots of stuff. So if you want to see the difference, so here, take a look at the health and the attack power. So this is something at 87, and this is what it looks like at 80. See the big difference there? 6,000 HP. And what is that? 500 attack power. That's a fairly decent boost. So that's the difference, just getting to 87. I believe it's when I got 86 to 87, it gave me about 1,000 additional HP just for one going up one. So it's a fairly large boost each time. I will be putting even more effort into this. I will also probably shrink down one of these crests that I'm hunting for. I might get rid of, I don't know, I really wanted to keep self-destruct, but I might get rid of it. Or Deadly Strike. Deadly Strike isn't that great. I don't see it being that useful. I can see more use for self-destruct than Deadly Strike. But I don't know. It's I like keeping them all. It was really hard for me to get rid of the amount of crests that I did get rid of. And you can see I got rid of a lot of crests because I had this fold up before. These are all empty now. So I had to get rid of lots of stuff already. To get rid of more is just sad. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I believe I'm going to be giving these to my Spirit Mage and selling the ones that he's using. So that's also going to open up some more spaces. So that'll get me some more. But yeah. Other than that, I'm just going to be really fighting hard in Lost Realm. Lost Realm is going to be where I gotta be. Do what I gotta do. That's sad. I really was thinking I was gonna get some. These are so easy that the K through O are quite easy. K, L, and M. Ugh, those are just like so easy that it was like sad. I was like, really? Those are just too easy. But maybe that's just how I felt. I don't know. If I feel like if you can beat J, K, L, M, and N are like a joke. I think you might have a little problem on O. You might be okay on O. But yeah, these are, if you beat J, you should get these right away. I guess they wanted to do that so you can get, something easy to farm. But yeah, the good thing about them is they actually give a lot of when you beat them, you get, I think this one gave 100 shards. Can't remember off the top of my head. I was hoping to win it to show you guys, but I'll show you it another day, I guess. Sad me. So how are people doing? So here's all the people that beat the S. And they're beating it that fast. Interesting. That's how quick they're saying they can beat it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Something smells a little fishy, but whatever. Let's see the actual ranks of people up on the board itself. So on the challenge, got these people at the top here. Let's take a look at what they got. See what they're doing. So they're doing more of a corner strategy as well. Focusing everything in the center. They're only making it one thick. They're going with more of a spread. I was thinking about going to this kind of setup too. Just because the outer buildings you're guaranteed to get a few more hits on then. So they don't get as many procs on these outer buildings. Might have to go to a setup like that. Let's take a look at the next one in line. See how they're doing. Once again, similar thing where they have it spread out more. I might have to go to a setup like that. Because those outer buildings are probably causing me some problems. Now, they did something I thought about as well. Get rid of all your outer buildings right away. And then just have your inner buildings left. That's a thought. Apparently it can work. It worked for them. Now, what really is helping them, in my opinion, is this little thing right here. I don't have this. This Dracula. Dracula's fairly powerful. Everyone's probably seen him solo J, so yeah, Dracula's a fairly powerful one. It's like Immortep on steroids. So I got an Immortep, and my Immortep does well, but Dracula does it better. So, I need one of those. Oh well. But I just want to show you guys a quick look around and take a look. Obviously it's snowing, so there's that too. They fixed some bugs and some other stuff, but that's most of the new stuff that I care about. There's obviously some new animations that look pretty cool. There's also a new hero, but didn't roll for it. I don't have the money. I've been trying to just save up, obviously, for the Lost Realm. But I will try and push more and get a bunch more expert dungeons. I'm going to try and in a few days show you guys expert dungeon level 8 and everything that has to hold. Hopefully it gives lots and lots of shards, because I'm going to farm the snot out of it. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to need an orc guy, orc healer, to do better at that, because the stuns, the bosses stun you. So I'm going to probably need that, because Druid does not pull his weight on that. Druid, if you don't start doing better, you're going to be gone. But that means I gotta do some gem rolls, and I ain't got too many gems. And I really need my gems for Lost Realm so I can get those crests. Those crests are really powerful. Of course, that's also getting my Inscribe up. So I'm gonna keep pushing this. I'm gonna get a max. I'm gonna level this sucker to 100 shortly. That's going to be crazy seeing this guy proc with level 100, and obviously with some better crests as well. We're getting closer to it. You can see that, where are the crests over here? The level 1 there is about to, a few more of these. What is it? I need 5 more of these, and I can do it. Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. 5 more, and I got it. And we can just, boom, make everything disappear. But yeah, it's a thought. My things that I want on my want list. I am going to probably have to spend some red stuff here. I do have lots of red stuff, so I can probably spend about 5K's worth and probably get some of these mines up higher, so we get more blue stuff. But we're definitely going to put a bit more effort into getting some of these back. I'm gonna try what I can to get those when I can. But yeah, we're gonna get that. Of course, we're gonna at some point get 19 as well. So just wanted to show you guys what we got going on. So have a good one. Have a good one. See you soon. See ya soon.